What's good, all my Ruthless addicts? It's your girl, Tika Deshawn, ushering in a new tale entitled, Will Mack Be Able to Rescue the Men and Women and Children from the Wrath of the Highest? As we know, when we meet Mack, he is the leader of the FBI, and he is solely on this mission to take down the Raku. He knows it's mostly that he's not just trying to take down the Raku, but he's trying to take down Luis Leckett, also known as the Highest. Mack has gone through a lot, to try to get to the point where he can take down the Raku. He initially sent in a previous FBI agent, and that agent ended up getting lost within the Raku. And then he sends in Andrew. Now, as we all know, Andrew is all over the place with the Raku. Initially, he lost contact with Mack. And so that's what sparked Mack to say, okay, I need to send another agent in, whether it's in on the compound or in the surrounding city of where the Raku are located. And that's when Mack, goes to Brian and asks him, will he basically take the job and help him infiltrate the Raku or infiltrate the Rakadushi and their compound. We know a little about Mack. We know that Mack is married. At least there's somebody laying in his bed in one of the images or on the show. So we think that Mack is married. However, he's a dedicated FBI agent, and he's been working with the agency for a while. We also know that he is associates with Diane, and Diane is on the Oval. We know that they're associates. Now, Mack, like I said, he has gone through pretty much everything to try to save everyone that's on the Rakadushi compound that wants to be saved. Now, he initially says that, we've obtained contact from some of the women that are on the compound, and they say that they're fine. But we all know those letters that they received are probably something that Daikon and his little crew created so that, the FBI or the families of the missing, quote unquote, missing people won't, look for them anymore. When these people go into this Rakadushi or the Raku lifestyle, they give up pretty much everything. Houses, money, whatever lifestyle, especially if they had a rich lifestyle, but whatever lifestyle they had prior to going to the Rakadushi compound, they literally give it all up. And that's basically Mack's entire role. His role is to shut it down because he knows that there is something that's not right within that place. He knows that there's trafficking of women, trafficking of children, trafficking and selling drugs. But the problem is that he has no concrete proof. That's the main issue. And so that's why he keeps sending in agents to try to get that concrete proof to shut everything down. Now, earlier I mentioned that Mack was going to try to reach out to Diane, which is on the Oval. But as we all know, in the last, was it the last episode or the episode before last of the Oval, we saw that Cal had gotten his hands on Diane and basically dismembered her body. And so she's dead. And at this point, Mack doesn't know that Diane is dead. So now that was his only point of contact, if he is referring to that Diane, but come on now, what other Diane will that be? But then again, with Mr. Tyler Perry, anything is possible, and there could be a totally different Diane that he's referring to. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna speculate that he's referring to that Diane of the, that worked with the president, and she's, she's no longer his contact at this point. So now what is Matt gonna do? It seems like he's kind of running out of options, other than the fact that he did send Brian to go and try to, work with the sheriff of that place, of that town, and maybe the two of them working together could possibly help shut the compound down. But also, Brian he's invested in this. He's vested in destroying the Rockadusha compound because of what they did to Lynn. Not only did they rape her, but they also introduced her back into that drug lifestyle that she once was a part of. Yeah, she was a Marine. Yeah, she was a police officer, but she's also a drug addict. And now that all of that stuff has been reintroduced into her system by the Hyatts as well as Zyklon, now it's Brian's sole mission to shut the compound down. But will he do it successfully? Will he be able to do it without getting himself harmed or getting anybody else harmed because of his actions? I can see that Mack literally has his hands full, but it doesn't make me question whether or not there's more to what Lynn is doing. Yes, I know this is about Mack, but a lot of the characters are intertwined in this whole thing. And I think that, personally, just my personal belief, no opinion of Tyler Perry, no opinion of Tyler Perry Studios, no opinion of the other Ruthless cast members, but I solely think that Lynn is working with Mack, and I could be wrong. I'm always speculating. But Lynn could be working with Mack to get inside of the Rockadusha compound and help infiltrate the Raku. That's only to be determined, guys. That's only to be determined. We are, of course, we gotta wait until until the season returns to try to figure out exactly what her position is. But Matt is another one of those characters that will get interrupted out of his sleep for anything. So I don't know if you guys remember Lucian on If Loving You Was Wrong. Lucian was one of those characters that never got any sleep because every time there was an issue, everybody was calling him. And so basically, with that being said, Sarah reached out to Mack in the middle of the night. Brian called him, or reached out to him. Many other characters just reached out to him, like, in the middle of the night. So it's like, will he actually be able to get any rest? I don't know. Because like I said, he's gonna answer that phone no matter what. Because he's all in to try to help save the people, the women, men, and children, from the wrath of the Hyatts. Now, if the Hyatts knows that there is an FBI agent on that compound, he's probably gonna try to take them all out. Or will he try to take himself out? That's another question. That's gonna be my next video. Will the Hyatts meet the Raku? But yeah, Mack is just one of those characters. We don't talk about him a lot, but he actually does a lot more as an FBI leader than we would think. But I think, I'm like, Mack, how much more evidence do you need? They want Andrew to kill his own wife. They have given drugs, and it's been proven that drugs were in her system, Lynn's system. They gave the sheriff drugs. So how much more evidence or proof do you need to take down this compound? All you got to do is just go in there, remove do what you got to do, get all your agents, get all your guns. If y'all got to have a war, it is what it is. But go in there, get all of the people, take them off the Rockadusha compound, and shake that thing down. Shake the whole Rockadusha compound down. I guarantee you're gonna find the drugs. You're gonna find the trailers with people in them, the buses that's transporting these children as mules to take drugs over to Mexico, you're going to find what it is that you are looking for that can shut this compound down. But hey, that's just me. And probably doing something like that would just probably maybe be a little too hasty. So I guess it's why he's literally taking everything super slow. But I think that Mack is going to have to move just a little bit faster. But then again, if he takes down the Rockadusha compound, then we won't have a show. So it's probably going to take a few seasons, and we're hoping that we'll get more than just 3 seasons. But it's going to take a few seasons for Mack to infiltrate and shut this whole Rockadusha compound down. All right, so that's about it, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me what are your thoughts on how Mack is doing, and is he gonna actually shut the the compound down? Let me know, guys. Let me know what you think. All right. In the meantime, thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which I would greatly appreciate. Don't forget to hit the like button, so that your love will be counted, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can receive notification of all new content. All right. And also, Ruthless TV, that's another page that I feel like you guys should go and check out. Subscribe to it. It's entitled Ruthless TV. Some great stories on there, great content. All right, so don't forget to hit them up as well. All right, thank you guys, and y'all have a great day.